I stared at the suitcase by the door like it was a bomb ticking away my marriage. Do you really have to go? My voice was steady, but inside, everything was trembling. Emily zipped the last pocket of her suitcase and didn't look at me. It's just a trip, James. Few days. You're acting like I'm leaving forever. I laughed, a sharp, humorless sound. You're going on a trip with your coworker. The same guy who's been texting you at midnight. Forgive me for acting weird. Her eyes finally met mine. Cold. Defensive. It's work. Stop making it something it's not. Then why did you hide the messages? Her lips pressed into a thin line, and for a second I thought she'd break. Tell me the truth, admit something, anything. But instead she picked up her suitcase and said, I'm not doing this again. I need to leave. My cab's outside. And just like that she was gone. The door closed, and the silence that followed was deafening. I stood there for a long time, staring at that empty doorway. My hands were shaking. My chest felt like it was collapsing in on itself. I begged her not to go. I told her what I felt in my gut. And still she chose him. I walked into the kitchen, grabbed a glass, and poured whiskey until it kissed the rim. 1 sip burned, 2 sips numbed, and by the third, I made a decision that would change everything. If she wanted space, I'd give her all the space in the world. I opened the safe in our bedroom, took out $12,000 in cash, grabbed my passport, and threw clothes into a duffel. I didn't leave a note. Didn't answer calls. I just disappeared. By midnight, I was on the road with no destination, just a need to get away from the life that suddenly felt like a lie. The next morning, I woke up in a cheap motel 2 states away. My phone buzzed with 18 missed calls from Emily. Text to Emily, James, where are you? Call me. Emily. This isn't funny. Emily. I'm coming back early. Please talk to me. I stared at those messages, my jaw tight. Coming back early. From what, your little work getaway? With who? I didn't reply. I wanted her to feel it, the panic, the uncertainty, the loss. Around noon, a new message popped up. But not from her. From a number I didn't know. Unknown, you should really answer your wife. She's losing her mind. My stomach dropped. I typed back. Who is this? Unknown, the guy you think she's cheating with. Froze. My blood turned to ice. My fingers hovered over the screen, trembling. What do you want? Unknown, to tell you the truth. 5 minutes later my phone rang. I didn't want to answer. But I did. Hello. My voice was low, tight. A man chuckled on the other end. Relax, James. I'm not sleeping with your wife. Then why? She told me everything. How you don't trust her. How you're always checking her phone. How you begged her not to come. I clenched my teeth so hard it hurt. Get to the point. The point is, he said slowly, she's not who you think she is. Neither am I. We're not having an affair, but if you think you know her, you don't. And then he hung up. I stared at my phone like it had grown teeth. What the hell did that mean? I scrolled through Emily's texts again. Something about them felt off, forced almost. Like she was hiding something, but not what I thought. Emily. Please, James. Come home. I need to explain. Emily. I swear it's not what you think. I didn't reply. Not yet. Instead, I opened Instagram and typed her coworker's name. His profile popped up immediately. His last post. From last night. A group photo. Emily was there. Smiling, drink in hand, his arm around her shoulder. And behind them, a hotel balcony overlooking the ocean. The same ocean she swore she wasn't going to. My hands shook as I threw the phone onto the bed. Rage and heartbreak churned in my chest like a storm. She lied. Again. Whatever this truth was, I didn't care anymore. I knew enough. Enough to walk away and never look back. So that's what I planned. Until the next call came. It was Emily this time. I almost didn't answer, but something in me needed to hear her voice. James. Her voice cracked like dry glass. What? My tone was flat. Where are you? Gone. Please don't say that. You don't understand. Oh, I understand, I snapped. You're with him. By the ocean. That hotel. Don't bother denying it. Silence. Then a whisper. It's not like that. Then what is it, Emily? Enlighten me. She sucked in a shaky breath. I can't tell you over the phone. Please just come home. I'll explain everything. I laughed. Bitter. Cold. You had your chance to explain before you walked out that door. And then I hung up. Hours passed. The sun dipped low, painting the sky in bruised shades of orange and purple. I sat on that motel bed, staring at the wall, thinking about the life I thought I had, the life that was crumbling faster than I could process. That's when the news alert hit my phone. Breaking. Local woman found dead at beachfront hotel. My heart stopped. The article loaded slow, like it was dragging out the agony on purpose. Victim identified as 29-year-old Emily Carter. My vision blurred. The words swam in front of me. Whoa. No, this wasn't real. I read the next line. Authorities suspect foul play. Person of interest in custody. The name hit me like a freight train. Ethan Ross. Her coworker. The man I thought she was cheating with. I couldn't breathe. My chest was a vice crushing my lungs. My hand shook so violently I dropped the phone. She was dead. Emily was dead. And the last words I ever said to her were dripping with anger. I drove back through the night, my mind a fog of guilt and grief and rage. When I reached the police station, reporters swarmed the entrance like vultures. Inside, an officer confirmed what I already knew. Emily was gone. Strangled in her hotel room. Ethan claimed he found her like that, but security footage told a different story. Him entering her room, no one else leaving. I sat in that sterile room under flickering lights, listening to details I didn't want to hear. The bruises. The broken necklace. The time of death, right after she called me. She wasn't lying to protect an affair. She was lying to protect me. From him. A week later, I stood over her grave, the autumn wind clawing at my coat. People murmured condolences I couldn't absorb. All I could think about was her last words. Please. Just come home. I'll explain everything. And I never gave her the chance. They asked me if I wanted her things. Said no. Not because I didn't care, but because I couldn't bear to touch what's left of her. Instead, I took one thing. Her wedding ring. The one I slid on her finger 8 years ago when I promised to love and protect her. Failed at both. Now, every night I sit in the dark with that ring in my hand, replaying everything. The fight. The door closing. My silence when she needed me most. And I wonder, if I had stayed, if I had trusted her, would she still be here? Or was this ending written the moment she packed that suitcase? I'll never know. All I know is this. I disappeared to make her suffer. But in the end, the only one who vanished was her.